We got a new KATAKURI deck breakdown. Yeah, One Piece, we about to get down. 5 life on the board right now. Swing what's on its trigger down. Put it on top or down. Saw Brulee, so don't make a sound. You tell me that I got lucky. Here's another Big Mom GG.
Card D Kaizoku.
Alright, let's update our KATAKURI deck for OP05. KATAKURI is still meta this set, and he actually has a better matchup against Sakazuki than Enel does, in my experience at least. There's actually not much to add to our deck, so let's just jump right into the breakdown. Charlotte KATAKURI is a monocolor yellow leader with 5000 power and 5 starting life. His leader ability reads, Dawn ×1 when attacking. Look it up to 1 life card from the top of you or your opponent's life area and put it either on the top or the bottom of the life area. Then this leader gains plus 1000 power for this battle. So he can swing for that magic 7k number for just 1 Dawn. Being able to fit in a 7k attack every turn really burns up resources from your opponent. Not only that, he can also manipulate his life triggers to a degree. If you see a Bej, Brulee, Sanji, or Amaru, put those trigger on the bottom to save your ass in the late game. If you see Shirahoshi, Cracker, Satori, or Thunderbolt, slap that shit back on top for the guaranteed trigger. This degree of control over your life triggers is enough to tip many games in your favor. Now let's take a look at the deck. You'll see a lot of familiar cards here. 2 OP03 Charlotte Cracker. We saw Cracker kinda disappear for a bit in OP04 in favor of Big Vanillas to fight back against Whitebeard, but with Whitebeard waning in popularity, there's benefit to running Cracker as an early trigger target. He can gain plus 1k power and double attack if you attach 1 Dawn to him while you have less life than your opponent. Taking life to trigger him, then swinging back for 7k either knocks your opponent down 2 life or burns 2 cards in hand to counter the attack. 4 OP03 Charlotte Pudding. Bread and Butter Searcher for a Big Mom Pirates deck. She even picks up Sanji too. 4 OP03 Charlotte Perospero. Perospero fulfills 2 roles. He's a 5k trigger character from life and a searcher on KO. Killing him lets you search for a 10 cost Big Mom. Leaving him alone means having to burn a 1k counter every turn he attacks, so it's win-win for you. 4 OP03 Charlotte Linlin. Here's one of the main benefits of running KATAKURI over Enel. We get access to 10 cost Big Mom. She costs 10 Dawn, but she heals 1 life for you while discarding 1 life for your opponent. That's right, your opponent's life doesn't even get to go to hand. She's a body that's hard to remove for Sakazuki too, and hard for Enel to defend against. 2 OP03 Strusen. A flex 2k counter slot, but Strusen lets you KO at 1 cost on play for the price of discarding 1 trigger card. Great for the random Zoro or Red-Green Law matchup that may show up every now and then. 3 OP03 Shirahoshi. She draws 3 and trashes 2 on play. Great for fixing your hand and you come out positive 1 card. Her only downside is that she costs 5 to play and has 0 power, so she's really just a card that you hope to trigger. Since we run 8 cost KATAKURI, we can get a lot of value with Shirahoshi by putting her back on the top of our life. But otherwise, she's still a 1k counter at least. 3 OP03 Charlotte KATAKURI. KATAKURI can put any 8 cost or less character on the top or bottom of their owner's life area. This lets you use them as a self-heal or removal on an opponent's character if you need it. Yellow mirrors usually devolve to bottom lifing each other's KATAKURIs. 4 OP04 Capone Gang Bej. Bej is a 2k counter with a strong trigger. It outright just prevents any character or leader from attacking. He's a great target to move to the bottom of your life to prevent any lethal swings your opponent may have set up. 4 OP04 Sanji. Sanji is a 5k trigger but with blocker. Great for attacking or for saving your ass in the late game. 2 OP04 Charlotte Amand. Another flex 2k counter slot. She lets you rest a 2 cost or less by discarding a trigger card from hand. Can be great for resting chump blockers that stop your big bodies from swinging at life. 3 OP05 Gedatsu. Finally, an OP05 card. Gedatsu can KO an opponent's character with cost equal to or less than their life total. If you go first against a 4 life leader and forgo swinging on your 3 Dawn turn, you can pretty much KO anything your opponent plays for 4. Against a 5 life leader, you can swing and still get the KO off unless it's like Purple Luffy. But even if your opponent doesn't play a 4 drop, killing searchers is also useful against decks like Sakazuki, Zoro, and Red Green Law, as those searchers can become attackers out of nowhere later in those kind of decks. 4 OP05 Satori. Another OP05 addition, and yet another 5k trigger character, but this one also has 2k counter, so incredibly flexible card. 2 Starter Deck 7 Charlotte Brulee. A trigger chump blocker that can save your ass in the late game. It might be a risk to play her out early as there's many ways to KO her, but she's also a good target for KATAKURI to put back on life. 3 Starter Deck 7 Charlotte Linlin. 7 cost Big Mom is great whether you go first or second. Your opponent has to choose between discarding 1 life or giving you 1 life, which can increase your chances of a beneficial trigger even more. 3 OP03 Thunderbolt. KOs a 5 cost for the price of trashing 1 life. A pretty steep price to pay, but can be clutch in closing out games, as 5 cost targets are pretty much 99% of the meta blockers. But the real strength of the card is its trigger, letting you activate the effect without the life price. Early Thunderbolt triggers swings tempo in your favor. You can even target cards like Borsalino on trigger. 3 OP05 2 million vote Amaru. Our final OP05 card. Amaru gives any character or leader plus 3k power for 2 Dawn, so it's plus 1k positive on its own, but it also has the added effect of resting a 4 cost if you're at 1 or less life. Because of this, it's great for closing out games by bypassing blockers or providing that 1k extra power that your opponent may not have accounted for. The trigger is also useful. If you discard 2 cards from hand, you can heal 1 life from your deck. If your opponent goes all in because they calculated the perfect amount for lethal against you and you get an Amaru trigger, you'll live and usually win on the clapback after, since they went all in to try to finish you off. For starting hands, you'll want Pudding, Perospero, and Gedatsu. Pudding gives us that turn 1 searcher play. Perospero is our best turn 2 play, as he can attack and search. Then Gedatsu on the turn after should kill whatever your opponent just played. This is your ideal early curve. The strengths of the deck are 7k swings. Swinging for 7k every turn really adds up, especially since we can do it from the first turn that we can attack if we go second. Trigger BS. Every trigger in this deck provides such immense value. Between free 5k attackers or lethal stopping defenses, the right amount of RNG can make any matchup a breeze. The weaknesses of the deck are aggro. With 16 non-counter cards, we can get aggro down pretty easily. That's why Red Green Law was strong against Katakuri in OP04, and that's why Enel does have an advantage against aggro decks due to his leader ability. But we do have more tools now to mitigate that difference. No friends. Your friends will hate playing against you because of lucky triggers, and you'll start saying annoying shit like, just play better to beat triggers. So that's our Katakuri deck for OP05. Just a few small additions from set 5, but the playstyle of the deck remains the same since OP03. It's one of the decks with the best matchup into the best deck of the format, Sakazuki, so I do expect to see more Katakuris in the future, which might open up the door for more red decks back into the meta. But let's enjoy yellow while we still can, until black completely takes over the meta in OP06. Okay, bye. We have a Katakuri versus Sakazuki will go second. This is the matchup I am playing this deck for. Let's mulligan this. I should have kept the first hand. I guess, yeah, Pudding makes this hand kind of work. We're going second too. Okay, they cycle to start, we'll play Pudding. I think we just want 10 moms guaranteed. Yeah. And we'll pass. Right, so we have 2. If we think we can get Gedatsu value, we can not swing next turn, but pretty sure we're gonna swing next turn. Play brand new. I can kill that guy with Gedatsu at least. Blaze in hand. Would they run? What is this? Soap Sheep. Take us for 6. We will take Perospero trigger. Yeah, we'll get rid of Sanji, and then we'll just not develop anything next turn. Swing with Pudding. Okay. What does Soap Sheep do? Give up to 2 of your opponent's characters minus 2 cost to their... minus 2 to their cost during this turn. That's pretty good, right? It's like a Great Eruption on 2 targets for 1 Dawn. We'll do Perospero 5. We'll take... yeah, this is the perfect board for them to Lucci, so that's fine. We'll get our swings in with Pudding before that happens for 5. We counter 2, leader attack for 7. Then Mom on top. I think we don't want that many. We'll put her on the bottom. They take, we'll pass. We have Gedatsu for next turn that still kills brand new. Then Katakuri the turn after, and then Tenmom. That's our curve, and then we'll have Amarus for finishing. But then I have to go down to 1 life to do it. But it's still plus 3k buff for 2. I guess. If they attack, or they kill Pudding, so they don't have a Lucci, they're gonna Helm Blaze. That's fine too. But the Helm Blaze buff brand new. Bringing us for 7, for 6. I have no counter anyway. 6k will take.
Get the bench. Worst timing ever. Always. They play Helmeppo. Okay, it's not a standard Sakazuki list. A lot of extra cost reduction built in. We can kill that guy with Hidatsu instead, right? Oh, it's on play though. It doesn't really matter. We'll kill Helmeppo then. Down leader. Attack them for 7. Strusen. Sure, could use more 2Ks. We take, we'll pass. Next turn's Katakuri and then 10 Mom. We should be Gucci. But would like more 2K counters in hand. Okay, there's a Rebecca. Hina out, another Helmblaze. And then 7-7. No, it's 6-6. We'll take this 6K and then we'll counter the leader. Counter for 2. Dang, I don't get value out of 8 cost Katakuri. So what would I put? Hina? We'll put Hina back on life. That buys me some time, right? I'll put 8 cat, put Hina on life. Bottom. Back. Brand new. Brand new for 5. Brand new dice will pass. Well, at least we have 4K counter, at least. Let's hope our Katakuri lives. 8 cost Katakuri. They Isho us, what the heck? We lost an Amaru and a 10 Mom. Dang it. There goes my double 10 Mom plan. There's no way I can predict what's in his deck anymore because he plays a lot of non-standard Sakazuki cards. We'll counter this for 2. Okay. Single leader for 5. They have to counter. Katakuri for 8. They block Rebecca. And we'll 10 Mom. We pass. Nice. We got them to lose a Manshari. Now it's just Hina. Okay, they 10k at Katakuri. I think I counter that. Unless he goes for more. If it's 11, I can't stop. I guess this Isho works kind of like a 10 cost Kuzan, but you have to add just a little bit more work in the cost reduction department. Okay, Rebecca brings back a blocker Borsalino. We can Amaru if we go down to 1 life. Or if we go to 2 life, we can Thunderbolt and then Amaru. So we may have lethal that way. If we can keep our 8 cost Katakuri, I feel a lot more confident doing that. Oh, they Ice Age our Linlin. So Linlin dies. Okay, so that means I can protect my Katakuri. 10k at Katakuri, we'll counter 3. It's Thunderbolt and then split, right? Thunderbolt. 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11. 11k Katakuri. They take. We went, nice. Whew! It was Shirahoshi and the 10 Mom we put earlier. Okay. That was pretty definitive, right? Against a non-standard Sakazuki list, but it's like barely a non-standard. He still runs the rest of the staples. All the staples are in hand. Okay. Bye. We have a Katakuri versus Enel. This was the matchup I'm most interested in. Let's go second. Perfect for us. Ooh, what the heck? 3 Thunderbolts. Let's mulligan. Okay. Much better hand. We'll pass. Okay. So my Gedatsu cannot kill his Gedatsu, but his can kill mine. They play Brule though. Should I go Sanji or Brule? He's gonna take a 5k anyway, so I don't have to spend a down on leader. Unless I want to like manipulate my life. They take. Alright, Gedatsu down next turn. Should I even drop Sanji? Get Perospero trigger. Let's risk it. We'll drop Sanji and pass. But he didn't attack us though. Okay, he plays Sanji. Yeah. Since he didn't attack us, we should have took that as a warning that he might have a Gedatsu, but in the end it was just a bluff. We'll take the 6k from leader. Perospero 5. Let's counter for 1. Okay, we can Gedatsu his Perospero. Let's do that. Or we could kill the blocker. Let's kill the blocker, yeah. Gedatsu the blocker. Down leader. Attack for 7 at Perospero. Look at our life. Veg. Let's put that on the bottom. This dies, right? Yep, it died. They whiff too. Nice. We'll attack with our Sanji. We don't need blockers. We want killers. Take. Nice. One step closer. Pass. And we'll trap him in the 1 life limbo and we'll develop a gigantic board and hopefully that is how we win. They play 7 mom though. We can afford to trash. Just a Perospero. 5k into Sanji, we will counter 1. Then we 5k into Sanji again. We will counter 1. Okay. So we 7 mom, right? 5k Sanji into Sanji. We counter 2, Gedatsu into Sanji. Another 2k out of hand. Nice. Leader into Sanji. Look at our life. Gedatsu. Leave it on top. I don't want to mess up my veg on the bottom. Okay, Sanji dies. We'll 7 mom. I think they give us a life. Yep, we'll pass. So Sanji and Gedatsu die this turn. Then I pudding, look for a 10 mom. Oh, they Yamato or Gedatsu. That's one way to do it too. Then kill Sanji. Maybe I should have used the Dawn last turn for pudding. I have 10 mom this turn. Okay, this. That's Sanji. I think I'll let him die. Then we take the 8k. Oh, he doesn't attack with it. Play pudding. Get the 10 mom for next turn. Down leader, swing at them for 7. Look at their life. Amaru. That's fine. If they trigger it, they'll have to discard 2 cards. Let's see if they do it. They don't. Play 8 cat on our pudding. On top. Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 9 Yamato can't hit anything on board if they have another one. Now it's a kind of stall game. If we get the pudding, we can find another 10 mom later. They play 8 cost Katakuri, put ours on the bottom. Get on leader, we'll get the pudding. Okay, W 10 mom. Okay, leader ability. Attack with our leader for 5. Counter. Maybe we just 10 mom. They don't trigger it anyway, right? Yeah, we'll 10 mom. But they probably can't defend this if we attack with Lin Lin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so they could have a Yamato that kills our Lin Lin, so might as well attack. 8. You take. The leader ability is not active anymore. So now 9 Yamato can't kill Lin Lin. They get a Satori trigger though. We'll pass. Okay. There's no way they have lethal. We have 6 life. They have 5 bodies on board. They play Perospero. Okay, we win. I guess Katakuri is good into Enel too. Interestingly enough. So I'm good into Sakazuki, I'm good into Enel. Do I die to Luffy? Is that my weakness? They attack us for 6. Let's just get triggers for fun. And Satori attacks us for 6. Let's counter just in case. Pretty sure they're gonna play like a Sanji. 9k at Big Mom, we'll counter 2. 9k, yeah, it's a Sanji. Or Dawn. Oh no, never mind. 10k at Big Mom, we'll counter 3. What is 3 Dawn for? 3 Dawn Katakuri, that kills. 1 Dawn is for L4. We pass, we attack with Big Mom, we win. Wieners. Nice, okay. Yeah, if I didn't attack with my 7 Mom there, they would have been able to kill her with Yamato and heal 1. So good job me, I guess. We had 2 badges in life. Nice, okay, bye. Wait, we cut the Katakuri versus Red Green Law. If this is like OP04, he destroys me. Let's look for Gedatsu though. Nice. This is a perfect hand actually. And we're going first too. Too many good things going my way. But we might just die in the end anyway. So we can hit him once, go down to 3. I don't think he plays any 4 cost anyway. So Gedatsu should be good for us. Okay, Curly Dadan to start. Pick up a Nami. We'll attack for 5. He takes, we drop Perospero. Dang, in the entire OP5 landscape, I didn't expect to find my worst matchup with Red Green Law from the last meta. Okay, they play Nami. Pick up a Brook, 2k Brook. They play the Brook, attack us for 7. We'll take this. We get a Bedge trigger that doesn't help us right now. Always. I almost never get it when I need them. I kind of always get them at the wrong times, but that's probably just me playing it wrong, most likely. Makino A. Do I kill Makino? I don't want him to have a 2k, but I don't want him to bounce Searchers back to hand. Let's kill a Searcher. Okay, so Perospero 5. Yeah, we'll let them have the 2ks and just kill Searchers. They counter 2. We'll play Gedatsu. Let's attack first. We can afford to attack because they're still at 3 life. We take that one. Play Gedatsu, kill Curly, and pass. They're gonna leader ability from now. Okay, they Makino the Nami, attack us for 5. I think we shouldn't take too much against them. We'll counter 2. Should I be using my Strusens and Amons to kill? Yes. Attack us for 5 again. I'll take this one. Just a pudding. Play Nami. Zoro. Hey, I think it's too late to try to Strusen Amond to kill stuff. Bringing us with Zoro too. We'll counter this one. I should use pudding, actually. And they bounce Makino back to hand, play Law, rebounce Zoro. Okay, everything's happening according to what we said so far. Let's see what they bounce back to hand. If it's Zoro, we'll counter with the pudding. Yeah, yep. Read you like a book. We'll counter 1. Okay, we are at 7. Should we Thunderbolt the Law? Maybe, huh? Do down leader, attack Zoro for 7. Look at our life. Ooh, I kind of want to keep Shirahoshi though. Okay, no Thunderbolt. They block counter 2? What an asshole. Okay, we're gonna Pero, we could Brule too. They're just minimum swings here. Pero 5k into Zoro. Burn another 1k. Oh, he dies. I guess I don't need Pero. I could do 9k at Law. Yeah, let's do that. He dies, well... I don't need a blocker, do I? Yeah, we'll drop Pero. We're gonna get Shirahoshi next turn on our trigger anyway. They drop or rush Zoro. Down on him at Gedatsu, right? Or... Nope, Gedatsu, right? Yep. We'll counter 1. Have a 6k body take up another attack that would have been at our 5k meter instead. He's kind of working like our pseudo blocker here. Ooh, they Otama, the Pero. Nami can kill? No, he's 3k. Bounce Otama back, they untap their Zoro. Okay. Guaranteed kill on Pero then. Or another try at Gedatsu. Another try at Gedatsu. We'll counter 2. And then leader 6k at Gedatsu. Yep. Okay, that kills. We don't get our Shirahoshi trigger though. For our 8 cost Katakuri turn. Oh right, he had Brook, I forgot. Guess we'll take another 8 cat. Pass. We have down leader. 6k at Zoro, 7k, and then we'll look at their life. Red beam. Don't want them to have that. but we're not going to attack them into the life. We'll keep it on top and maybe we get a 10 mom to make them discard it. Zoro dies. Prospero 5k at Brook. They haven't played a Bonnie yet, I noticed. Brook dies. We'll play Ika's Katakuri on their Law. Put that on the bottom. Pass. To find a Bonnie that may be the end for us. So let's try to let our Prospero die and then take a life to get our Shiroshi up. We'll play another 8 cat on her and try to get 10 mom in hand. Makino, okay. They're gonna go for lethal? Oh, they're going for it. 5k at us. We'll get Shiroshi out. We get a bunch of no counter. Get one Prospero and one Thunderbolt. We might need this one to kill like a blocker law in the end for lethal. Just in case. Okay, 6k at us. We'll counter 2. They play... What? Was it Nante? They bring out a blocker law? Whoa. OP04 tech. Oh, no, they just concede. Wow, we won our best matchup. He never drew a blocker law. Oh, I killed one. Okay, I killed the only one he drew. Okay, that's a pretty legit win, right? And we got 10 mom coming up next. Nice. Okay, bye. We have a Katakuri versus a Red Purple Luffy. Oh, this is a good curve. We'll keep. We have our early into late. We even get a turn 1 play with pudding. We need blocker. No, Whitebeard would just kill. Guess we'll take 8 cat and pass. No, he picked to go first. He let us go second. Bringing us for 6. We'll counter 2. I want him to play something before taking life. Okay, there's a Zoro. Increase our chances of thunderbolting something. So we do down leader, attack for 7. It wasn't a thunderbolt anyway, but we'll take Sanji on top. We counter 2, we'll drop Perospero and pass. So they ramp for sure with Zoro. Yep, and then we'll get the Sanji out. Get rid of... Let's get rid of 7 mom since we're going second. Bringing us for 6, we'll take. Ooh, another ACOS Katakuri. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the other one then. We have a lot of non-counter in hand. A little scary. They Gene Bart to ramp. They'll be at 9 next turn. Okay, Perospero is a free kill on Zoro, right? Or else it's a 2k I don't have to worry about, which is fine too. Okay, he dies. Do I develop another Sanji? Yes. Which means I can afford to attack with this one. For 6. They take leader, attack for 7. Prospero trigger. Sure. More bodies out. They counter 2. Or we could attack with pudding. No, let's develop a Sanji and pass. Because they are at Whitebeard Dawn now. Yep, 9 and they ramp to 10. Okay, 10 Dawn, let's see what happens. Gene Bart at us for 5. We'll counter 2. They could play the purple 10 Luffy too. Oh, they play 7 kid. 7k we'll have to take. He's gonna be hard to ping at 7k. Attacks us for 9. We'll block. Alright, we're at 8. So I can't really attack into anything. Leader 5 at Gene Bart. Because I have to play my ACOS Katakuri. Okay, Gene Bart just dies. We'll play 8 cat. Put pudding in our life. Pass. Maybe I should have put their kid in life. Yeah, I should have done that. They attack us for 8. We'll take. Trigger Perospero. Why not? 110 mom. Play 10 Luffy. Leader ramp. Luffy ramp. 7k we will take. Another Perospero. Is that what I want? Sure. Okay, they take their extra turn. I live at least. They attack us for 12. We'll take. Sanji trigger. Let me think this through. I wish I didn't trigger this Perospero so I could play this right now. So on our turn, we'll drop 10 mom to go to 1 life. 8k, they will survive. But I may not survive. I think we keep this in hand. I guess for 6, we'll block with Sanji. Play Law. Pass. Okay. We'll attack with Katakuri for 8. Maybe we have lethal. They take. If I go 10 mom, I can't really ping into his leader anymore, and then he has 3 bodies on board. So I just die that way, I think. Yeah, I think we go for lethal. I can make a 8, 8, 8, 7 YOLO 8k leader. Get their life. It's a Hawkins, that's fine. Maybe they don't have counter anyway. They block, that is a good sign. 7k Perospero. And then 8-8. They take. That's 1k counter in hand. We'll do Perospero 8. Oh, we had it. Nice. We hedged our bets. Let's rematch. Oh, he left. Okay, never mind. Bye. We have a Katakuri versus Zoro. We'll go second. I think we keep this Perospero in our opening hand. Okay, we will pass. And they will play Curly and then Buggy, I'm guessing. Let's see if we're right. Yep, they pick up the Buggy. Does it come out? Yep, it does. Okay, you guys all owe me $5. They pick up Radical Beam. Attack us for 5. Since they have bodies out, we can afford to take. We might get a Thunderbolt trigger, but we don't. That's okay. Right. I think I don't need a swing for 7, so we'll attack just for 5. I think they'll take anyway. Because I want to develop a Pudding too, to swing back at some weenies. So Pudding Perospero is our turn. Yep, they take. They were going to take anyway. We'll play Pudding. Maybe 8 cost Katakuri. Then we'll play Perospero and we'll pass. So everything has been going according to plan so far, but that's just because I know a lot about Zoro. But I'm gonna regret saying that when I lose this match. Or maybe it's because I know Zoro so well that I know that how he can beat me. I don't know. But then I'm the one who's trying to win, right? So that doesn't make sense. Cut all that part out. They play Curly to Dawn, pick up a Makino. The Dawn leader. Okay, 7 from leader and 7 from Buggy, right? Magra 7. Yep. Everything is happening according to plan, but not the plan that I want. We'll take the 7 and then 7 from leader. We should probably counter that. Oh, just 6? Okay. The first thing to go off kilter. Put down on Curly, attack for 5, we'll counter 1. Okay. And threw us in for a loop there. I think we just clear board, right? So Dawn Pudding, attack into Curly to Dawn for 3. I don't know if they'll keep. Okay, Curly dies. Perospero into Buggy. Could be a die. It's a die. 5k leader, and then we'll Gedatsu something. We have yet to use our leader ability, so we don't know what's in our life. We're just trying to preserve life. They take. They Gedatsu. Let's kill Curly. And pass. I don't know. Magra they can buff, but Curly just takes 1 Dawn to swing for 5. And we only have 4k counter in hand. Okay, Nami. We do have 8 cost Katakuri starting from next turn. We can put Pudding on our life if they don't kill her. Okay, they have 2 Radical Beams in hand. Keep note of that. Editor, put a Radical Beam counter on screen. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, they pistol our Gedatsu, swing at us for 5. We will counter for 2. We're getting low on counter, but we drew another one, luckily, just in time. Okay, 5k at you. I think we're gonna have to attack for just 5 again. I I guess I could develop 7 Mom, but he might just take the life. Katakuri or 7 Mom. If it's 7 Mom, I attack for 7, they'll guard point. I think Katakuri's the play. No, yeah, I think 7 Mom's better actually. So leader 7. Another Katakuri. We'll just take it. Right, because if he goes down to 1 from taking this, I don't think he'll go down to 0 with 7 Mom. So we gain a life anyway, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna like guard point or radical beam this. He takes, okay. We'll drop 7 Mom, he'll give us a life. Pretty sure. Because there's no way he lives at 0 life. Yep, we'll pass. Okay, things are going back to Keikaku. 6k at us, we will counter 2, I believe. He really doesn't want to kill our Perospero. I've been able to swing with him every turn. He has a fat ass hand. They play Brook, 2 down on Magura. He's a 5k. We know he has Makino and 2 radical beams. 5k at us. I guess we'll take 10 Mom. That's maybe reassuring. I think he has to leave 2 Dawn up for defense, so he'll drop maybe like a Rush Zoro, put 1 Dawn on him, which we can't defend actually. We only have 2k counter in hand. Or he could put 4 Dawn on Nami. That's also 7k. Or Dawn Makino on Nami, then 2 Dawn. No, that doesn't make sense. I think they need at least 2 Dawn up for defense. Oh, they do the Makino play that I thought didn't make sense, but I guess it makes sense after all. 6k at us, will counter 2. And then Rush Zoro, Dawn on him. For 7. For 6, how do you know we don't have anything? We'll take... Okay, this is a precarious situation. It'll be 10 Mom for sure. Do we 10 Mom for sure? Maybe... No, they have 2 Dawn up. That's a 10 Mom for sure. Do we clear board? I think so. Do Pudding into Makino at least. Okay. She dies. Perospero into Magura. Yeah, it's a clear board kind of turn. Okay, Magura dies. Leader into Nami. Nami dies. And then Linlin into Zoro. They radical beam. Yep. And then we'll pass. We still could lose. I didn't put any triggers on the bottom of my life that could save me. I didn't really have the room to do it. And we have only 1k counter in hand, unfortunately. 6k at us, we have to take. Thunderbolt trigger, don't mind if I do. Yellow Gaming. Another Zoro. Swings at us for 6, we have to take. The 2k at least. So, okay, Sanji, they put 2 Dawn, he's a 7. Okay, we have to counter this because I can't survive the 8k from leader. So we counter for 3. They just attack for 6 and leave 2 Dawn up. Yup. Get a veg sugar too? Okay, that would have saved us in the end. Did I put that there? No, I didn't, right? They play buggy. But I do think this game is over. Okay, Perospero 5. Counter 2, Linlin 9. They rad beam, counter 1. I don't know, didn't even have it. Okay, nice, we won. I think I played that right. Right? Well, we won, so I must have been right. This is a very aggro Zoro list. Okay, bye.
Car D Kaizoku.